Hey guys, KRC here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the Yokai Watch USApyon PlaModel. So, of course, because this is a model kit, the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the instructions to get an idea of what the building process is like. So, you have the instruction sheets starting off with the front cover, which has a picture of USApyon from the anime, as well as a fully painted mock-up of the model kit itself, showing you some of the different options such as the interchangeable faces, as well as accessories and optional stickers. So as you can see, it's a very simple build that should only take about half an hour or less. It does have pretty simple and easy to follow instructions. Also guides you on how to swap out the faces and how to properly put on the stickers, as well as showing you how to use the optional parts. I'm giving an example of how you can use the original stickers. Here on the back it gives you a guide for how to put on the stickers themselves. And we also have the parts. So this contains 5 runners, but as you can see, a lot of them are big pieces, so there aren't too many parts overall. So starting off with USApyon himself, the kit only uses 4 colors of plastic, those being yellow, light blue, turquoise, and purple. You can see that USApyon's look is captured very well here. He's got his nice yellow spacesuit with the detailed rabbit ears, his face here with the wide open mouth, some details for the suit, got his gloves and boots. On the back you can see his jetpack, as well as his little purple tail. And for articulation it's pretty simple. You can rotate his head side to side, and rotate his arms. And you can see that the arms are also a little different in that the right hand is for holding things, then the left hand is giving a thumbs up. Now while he does include a stand, as you can see earlier, he can also stand up pretty well on his own thanks to his tail acting as a balance. Moving on to the stand, this is designed to look like the Earth, or the top of the Earth, and you can see its position so that you can see Japan right here, China over here, and then North America over on here. We'll have a little rocket ship off to the side with a couple of stickers on it. We'll have his ray gun here, which is in turquoise plastic. And though you can't really see it from the lack of colors, this is cleverly in the shape of a carrot to go along with his rabbit theme. So you can take that and put it in his hands like this. You also have one of his energy beams, his 3 alternate faces, as well as a different beam. So for those, what you do, you can start by taking the basic one, attaching it to the end of the ray gun, just like that. Or, take that off, take the other one and put that one on for a more comical beam that's kind of out of energy, so it's drooping down. And of course that again reattaches right down here. USApyon can go onto the stand in one of two different ways. So you'll notice that the actual stand has two different stocks at two different heights. So by default, you take the stand and play it into USApyon's back, have him standing in the 2 feet grooves. Alternatively, by pulling off the stock, which is a little tricky because it's pretty well plugged in, but it is still possible. Take it and flip it around. Then you can have USApyon floating. And so this, you can also do things like rotate him around for a little bit more of a fun or entertaining pose. And gives you a bit more options. Of course, you also have his face swapping gimmick. To do that, we actually have to take off his helmet. So, just find this little notch here and pull it off. And this reveals one of USApyon's kind of main secret, which is that even though his helmet makes him look like he's a rabbit, he's actually an otter. He was originally an otter named Chibi in life until he died in a rocket ship accident, and then he came back as a yokai. So you can see he's got much smaller ears and a little tuft of fur up here on top. Still has the same head articulation, but now that he has his helmet off, you can go here to this button on the back and push it to eject his face. You can take it and plug it in on the bottom here. You can switch it with one of the other faces. But you have a more sinister looking face, which goes along with how he's an Usurikage tribe yokai, or Shady tribe for those of you in the US. The third face, which shows him having a bit of a tantrum, as he sometimes has some temper problems. And the last one is right here on the back. This is perhaps the most important one. First you're going to plug this on here. Then reattach the helmet. And there you have USApyon in Vader mode. So this is what he does when he gets really angry with his partner Yanaho, is he presses these two little buttons on the side of his helmet, and it fills up his entire helmet with this black smoke. And it shows these little red eyes through it. And he becomes Vader mode, where he rapidly fires his ray gun all around, not caring if he hurts anything or not. And as you can see, the entire thing of the face is a couple of black stickers on a piece of plastic. But as I showed you in the instructions, it does show you how to properly place this so that it looks as good as it can. And speaking of stickers, I have the sticker sheet here, which has a few optional stickers. First is this little dialogue sticker. So you can have USApyon saying that he made a rocket. A little labeling sticker for the base. Then a couple of stickers you can put on the helmet. One showing a space rock that got dented in it. And the second showing a little alien that got stuck onto it. Of course, these are optional, so you can or can't. You can choose to apply them or not. It's all up to you. But if you don't, you still have some physical options as well. And there you go. So overall, USApyon is a pretty fun kit. He's also definitely somewhat of a step up from the original Gokubuto, but that makes sense since he's kit number 13 in the line, whereas Gokubuto was kit number 1. And while I wasn't originally planning to make him the second of the Yokai Watch kits I reviewed, I did so because of a fan who requested it. That being said, he's still definitely a fun kit. Now I will say that I think they may have relied a little bit too much on stickers, as well. It certainly makes sense to have some stickers for parts like the filling in of the ears, the border around the helmet, and some of the details on his suit. A couple of stickers I'm not really fond of are the fact that his arms, the yellow on his arms, as well as the yellow on his legs and the underside of the legs, are all stickers when I think they could have just made the hands and feet separate pieces and then made the arms and legs out of yellow plastic. But that's really my only major gripe. I do definitely like that with him there are a lot more physical options as opposed to a lot of the options being just the stickers. So even if you choose not to use the optional stickers for him, you can still switch him around and get him into different kind of fun poses. So if you're looking for a nice little figure of USApyon that you can pose and model in a bunch of different ways, then I can definitely recommend picking up this kit. So, next time I'll be reviewing the Comrade Ghost Grateful Damacy figure from the Ghost Change series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and or subscribe. And you can check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.